Thank you, my lords. I rise to support Lord Berkeley's motion because I think it's actually quite important to hear from local groups and to hear that a lot of expertise, specialist skills, and people who really care about their immediate environment. I think that's quite a valuable thing to do. I note that he's been... An earlier speaker said he was back in the Victorian age. Now, I've known Lord Berkeley a long, long time, and I was told a long time before I met him that he was can I say this, a rail fanatic. Is that okay? Very, loved railways, and as I do. I don't have a car, I go everywhere by train if I'm travelling. My partner works on the railways. There is no doubt I like railways, I like trains. I want to make that clear for any aspersions that might be cast against me by other later speakers. But the Victorian age was actually the most incredible time for building railways. So that's a very inapt historical comment, a bit shaky on the history there. And what I would like to say is that I'm sorry for people who can't keep up with the change in society that is happening so fast. Really, have we learnt nothing from the last year of the pandemic when people have taken to remote working, when people love staying home, seeing more of their kids, getting more time, working and shopping locally? It has been a real success from that point of view. And so, really, from my point of view, HS2 has caused, and I am a big opponent of HS2, it has caused and it is going to cause untold damage to our natural environment. It's being built for a market that won't exist in a future that won't happen. And I really wish people could keep up with what's going on. Now, back to the motion. Members of the public and local groups and parish councils have tried to engage with the process of the hybrid bill, but because of all these weird ways that we have, they've been unable to properly take part in proceedings, which I think is unfair, and it's also a loss of expertise and wisdom. And the government recognises that HS2 is going to be expensive and have huge impacts on the local areas that it passes through, so it's only fair that your Lordship's House should hear from those people affected. It's their lives. This is not a debate, an afternoon debate in the House of Lords. This is their whole lives that are going to be affected. And they should be able to cross-examine HS2's experts. It's worth getting this bill right. I don't want it to go ahead, but if it's going to go ahead, it's got to be right. And I'd much rather we scrapped it all together, but if we can't, then let us at least get it better than it could possibly be if the government just buries its head in the sand and doesn't listen to local people.